I'm Bexx with Black Whisper Crafts, and welcome to the hashtag Goth Girls Collab. It's hosted by Creating with Jovi and co-hosted by Scrapbooks and Memories and myself, Bexx. Every day in September, there'll be a video using Jovi's Etsy Digi Kit Gothic Girls. Each of the creators will be tagged below, so you can go find their videos. Also, go check them all out, like, subscribe, and you get a lot of inspiration. And this is for hashtag Goth Girls Collab, and we are using Jovi's Gothic Girls Kit. You can find it in her Etsy shop. All the information concerning this collaboration will be listed below, and how you can get the kit. There's also freebies available on Creating with Jovi's Facebook page and on Scrapbook and Memories Facebook pages. So let's get into it. We are making these amazing looking coffin shaped journals. And here is the cover of the one that we're working on today. I am making two, and when I'm finished, they will be available in my Etsy shop if you are interested in that. They are ring bound, and here is the first one. And we're just going to add some pages, and I've already cut them out. I did I did get two tags out that I thought would look cute in here, because they would just pretty much fit right there, and I'm not fussed if something's sticking out, because I want things to be just all sticking out everywhere on this. It is coffin shaped, but I like different textures and shapes all around in my journals. So I thought we would add some tags, and then I've already cut out the pages. I thought that would be pretty boring for you to watch me trace and cut out more pages, because I think you got that ideal. So I have this one, and then I have a gold one, and then let's see how we're going to do this. Turn it over like that. And this one I cut two, and I cut this in half and use this to make a pocket on this one, and the other part will be a pocket on the other journal, but that's pretty cool looking. And this one, I cut it out. This one I already had from another journal, this piece here, a journal that I was already making with the hashtag Gothic Girls Collab, the kit from Jovi's shop. But I cut it wrong, so I'm going to use it as backing on this one. I think that will look pretty cool. I'll sew that on. Here is the haunted house. Now I just cut that right out of the middle, and I wanted the moon and the bats was the main thing I wanted, so I thought that looked really cool. And the two girls on each side, I'm going to use those somewhere else. There's that one, and it has the principal on the back, and this one also the same thing. That looks pretty cool. I've already collaged on it. I was just playing around with the kit, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, whenever Jovi sent it to me. And isn't that so cute? Just so cute. So I wanted to use it, even though it's not quite the size. I can adjust it, and I will sew these together. And there's the back cover. But I just didn't want to bore you to tears, just tracing these out and cutting them out. So there's that. Oh, I forgot about this one. I did toffee dye, which is tea and coffee dye this. Let's see, this is what it looked like before. And I thought it would be so pretty with all this to be more in the brown colors. So I will sew that on there and cut it out. So I think that'll look pretty cool. So all this one needs to be is sewn. So I will put this aside. We don't need to have that one out. And all of the pages, we will eventually get to all of them, decorate all of them. But today I wanted to concentrate on getting this cover decorated. She's gorgeous, but we need to add to it. So let me get these put aside. Everything put together here. It all together so that if it gets jostled around in places, it will not go farther than I want it to go. Okay, I have my glue, my fiber tack. I have everything that I need here. Let's take these rings off. I think that would be easier and more manageable. We don't have those on there. She's so pretty. It's already backed. So let's see, where do we, I knew I wanted this. I made a bunch of these little page edges and clusters and things. And this is one that I had left over, and I thought this would work beautifully on here. That is not gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. Okay, oh, here's some netting. This is pretty cool, creepy looking. Wonder if this would work. Let's see. Let's see how we want it on there to get the most of it on there. That would look pretty cool. And this, what else do we have? I like these little doilies because we have one there. Let's see. Of course we want some lace, some black lace up there. It's kind of a big piece down here. Another scrap. Let's see, that scrap there, maybe. Ooh, I like this. That's pretty. Really pretty. How is this going to go on? Like this? That's pretty. It's a sari silk, so it's very flexible. I just have to be careful what glue I use because this glue will bleed through on the sari silk. You'll be able to see it. It's okay if you're going to put something on top, but I just don't want that to bleed through there. Ooh, that's cool looking. What if we did that? Whoops, I just messed that up. What if we did it up there kind of and wrapped it around? That might be cool. Let's see how that's going to look. Wrap that around to the back. Okay. Probably will only need 2 of those, possibly. Yeah, because that will be covered up, won't it? Yeah, don't want to waste any of those. So we have these. That might be cute over the holes. I think those holes are perfect there. Yeah, if we just tear this in half, because we don't need the whole thing up there either. This is a big scrap. Let's put this big scrap aside. Unless we want this under here. Hold on. Let's see. We want some more lace there. Oh, that will be great. Let's do that there. Let's move this aside so I don't forget my placement. These 2 here. This is going to go on the top. This we can tear because we can put one piece at the top and one piece at the bottom. Love that noise. Very satisfying. Yeah, just do. Wonder if we did that at the top that way, so it would you'd see the lace, and then do this under that one. Yes. Okay, now we know what we want to do. We just need to get it glued on here. Okay, this netting will go down first. We do know that. I don't mind if it sticks over the edge at all, but I just do need to trim that top part up there because I don't think we need that piece on there. There. Just put that over there with the scrappies. That just makes her look really creepy. I like it. Okay, now what do we want to go first? I think we need these laces first. So let's go with this one. We can always trim them off. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go ahead and put this lace down up here. This lace down up here. Turn that up this way. I think we need to trim off one of these. I don't know, maybe. We may need to leave it on there for the dimensions that I'm wanting. Okay, let's turn this around and get this end glued. Okay, let's put this big piece of lace on here. Lots of gluing, but I think just beautiful. Okay, that'll work just like that. So we need glue all the way over to here. Just want it kind of to the edge there. Just pat it down. Okay, we'll let that dry a bit and then we will come back and glue some more. Okay, it's a little bit dry, but not quite as dry as I want it to be because this glue will bleed through on this sari silk. So I have an idea. I thought if I took this scrap piece and glued the sari silk onto this and then we could glue it onto here, that would make a barrier between the two glues, between that glue, this glue. The Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue would make a barrier between those two and it won't matter, won't have to wait for it to dry. So let's make this smaller because we're going to glue this on it. Let's see, which way do we want to go? I want it to be like that. So we need to cut this to be a pretty small strip. Let's see if that will cover the entire thing. Why don't we take this sharp edge off here and the sharp edge off there. I think that will work great. Okay, let's glue this, whoops, onto this piece of paper. We could actually, well, if I can get a hold of it, glue this here. While that glue is still wet. I need, yeah, we do need that at the top. Will it show through? Hold on. Let's see if it will show through to the other side. No, it won't if I pull it all the way down where it needs to be. Okay, let's go ahead. Actually, let's not. Let's glue this on. Probably we get better placement if I glued this down first. Okay, now we know what we're doing. Just have to talk your way through sometimes. Here we go. Let's get this glued down. Now, let's see. Does this one go next or does this one go next? This is what goes next because this goes on top. These two go on top of here. Oh, here it is. Where's my big doily? This one goes on top of there. Let's make sure we like all this before we get some permanent glue going on here. Yeah, I think that these need to be left on there because you can see a little bit of them poking through. We can get rid of that lace in a moment. these two right here. Oh, I think those just go perfect over those holes. I love it. So cute. We can always come back and put something here, so we'll think about that in a moment. Doesn't take much of this Fabrifix or Fabri-Tac, whichever one that you might have. Just a little bit. It works really well. Get the strings real quick here so I don't have to try and get them later. Okay, let's strategically get this on correctly the first time. Beautiful. These can go down. This one is going over, so we'll wait just a moment. I do want to get, I know where those go. This right here, I probably need to trim that a bit. Let's go ahead. I don't think I have any glue on that, so let's go ahead and trim this. There, because this is going to go over the side. I think we want it to be exact, not exactly in the middle. Nothing I do is exact, but close to the center maybe as possible. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Wonder if we want this to be slightly there and then we could put a gem. I don't want to cover up all of her face though. That'll be nice, like that. I think I kind of like it just halfway, just like that. That looks really good, but I want it to be up to the top there. Okay, just like that. I'm going to glue this side, and then after we get everything on, then I will glue the other side on and let it dry. That way we don't have to wait. So let's go ahead and get this piece glued on. I'm going to get a good crease in that so I'll know that I don't need glue any farther than that. Okay, let's get some glue on here. There, is that not cute? Look at that, so cute. Okay, love that. I think it's coming together really well. Okay, so all we need is this to be glued over that brown piece. So okay, so here the lace, the black lace is, and then here's the black lace here. So I want it to be about like that. Okay, now I know the placement I want, so let's put some Fabri-Tac down here. Okay, hopefully this Fabri-Tac will not, let's just let it get a little bit tacky, not so liquefied, so it will. There we go. Okay, we want this here and this here. Just in case it bleeds through, we'll have that black lace also. Okay, let me pick this up. I didn't trim that off, did I? I can trim it off in a minute. Just barely want it to be stuck down to that Fabrifix, I believe. I don't know the difference between the Fabri-Tac and Fabrifix. I don't know. They were just out of the Fabri-Tac, so I ordered the Fabrifix. I think that will work. I don't see it bleeding through. There's that. Not beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's see if we need to trim. We do need to trim. I love all the fibers. It's just looking so gothic-y. Okay, this needs to be trimmed here. I don't want to get any of that trimmed off. Just the black lace. Okay. There's only one little spot there and one spot there. There. Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks much better, that trimmed off. Let's get this bottom piece trimmed off. I think I just like the sari silk showing. I think that's all I want to be showing through to the other side. Okay, but I don't want to cut my sari silk. Awesome, that is so pretty. Let's just give that a little bit of a snip, snip. I like the frayed edges. It's really pretty. I love it. Gorgeous. So this needs to be trimmed off here also. Look at that. So pretty. You love it. Okay, these need to be stuck down right there. Right there, so I don't need any on this very edge. Just put a little bit of this down. Okay. That hole needs to go right on top of the other hole. There. That is so cute. It's perfect. Just perfect. The hole fits right over it. Then we have some just peeking through on the other side. So cute. This one needs to be... Okay, so we don't need any glue on two of them this time. Get it right over that hole. Oops. Perfect. That is just amazing. I have to remember that these little doilies are the same size as the smallest hole on the crocodile. That is so cute. I love it. Okay, this is the cover of one of the hashtag Gothic Girls collab Coffin ring-bound, coffin shape ring-bound journals. I'm making two. They will be available in my Etsy shop when I am finished with them. But we're going to glue this on. I'm not going to bore you with that and let this dry, but I'm going to let the front dry first before I turn it over. But that is going to be so beautiful. Thank you for joining me. I am Bexx with Black Whisper Crafts, and this hashtag Gothic Girls collab is hosted by Creating with Jovi and co-hosted by Jennifer, Scrapbook Memories, and myself, Bexx with Black Whisper Crafts. Have a wonderful crafty day.